Hi, Mike Celestino.
Hello.
Normally I would do a countdown. I should do a countdown. Happy birthday, Disneyland. We are here coming to you live from Disneyland right now, celebrating his birthday, and Mike Celestino is there. Mike, how you doing?
Good. It's incredibly hot today at Disneyland, but happy to be here as always for the 68th.
Are you in line for the canoes? Are we going to go canoeing this morning?
No, I was just looking out over the rivers of America, but there are people getting on the canoes right now.
Right, so we're live right now, of course. If you'd like to participate, that's what the chat is for, or give your happy birthdays to Disneyland's 68th birthday. So, Mike, what you been up to today?
Well, I got here pretty much right as it was time to start camping out for the cavalcade. So that was the big thing. And then I had lunch, and then it was time for the stream.
How was the cavalcade?
It was good. It was... they stopped at Small World and middle of Main Street, USA, and then in front of the train station in Town Square to celebrate. You know, they sing Happy Birthday, the Dapper Dans and the Disneyland Band and a bunch of characters. And we have the full video of that up on the Laughing Place YouTube channel right now.
It is. Hey, what's that on your right? What are those walls?
So this is the construction wall surrounding the former Splash Mountain attraction here at Disneyland, soon to be Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Appropriate that we see that today, because Splash Mountain opened on this day in 1989. So, happy birthday, Splash Mountain, too. Yeah, a few attractions opened on July 17th on Disneyland's birthday, including Splash Mountain and Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln over on Main Street. So, we will continue.
Dead ahead is the Haunted Mansion, soon to be another major motion picture.
Yet another attraction based on a movie. Come on, Disney. I like looking at original stuff on a birthday like this. So nothing we are looking at now is original. Is original to Disneyland in 1955.
Well, that's why I started on the Rivers of America, although the view we had was not original either.
But yes, the rivers certainly was there. But no Haunted Mansion, no Splash Mountain, no Bear Country or Critter Country at all.
No New Orleans Square.
Nope. This was all either Frontierland or the Indian Village was over here. So much has been built up here. I guess in this area, probably as much as any place or more in the park. Doesn't feel that crowded.
It doesn't feel crowded? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I haven't really looked at the wait times today. I don't know. I'm not sure how busy. I mean, certainly it was jam-packed on Main Street for the cavalcade, but I'm not sure what the crowd index is today.
Okay. I'll check it out. I will compute the crowd index in my head, which I'm not capable of doing. No, I'm wrong. It's pretty busy. Dumbo 45, Haunted Mansion was 80. Thunder is down. Indy at 50. Yeah, I'm wrong. Busy day.
So there's an opening day attraction right there, Mark Twain Riverboat.
Very true. Very true. I think that's it, though. The Tom Sawyer Island was not opening day, not for guests at least.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it certainly wasn't. The canoes, that's a good one. I'm not sure about the canoes. I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
Me neither.
But the Mark Twain was.
Oh, we got some live entertainment happening.
Tony Betty wants.
Jazz band. Yeah, go ahead.
Tony Betty wants to get you on some opening day attractions today.
Okay. Maybe we could do Jungle Cruise.
That'd be fantastic if you can get on it. Let me see what the wait is over there. It shows 25 minutes. That's not great. If it doesn't look too bad. Mad Tea Party's only 15 minutes. I think that's opening day. Which band is this?
This is the Jambalaya Jazz Band, who used to perform over at the French Market, but they are without a home base right now. So they're up on the veranda here above the Royal Street veranda. Yeah. Food kiosk there.
That's not a bad place to move in when your home is down. It's nice up there.
Yeah.
Donna is asking, are the sails above the Pirates' roof down?
Are the sails above the pirate roof?
Yeah, so they had sails, like there's a ship behind the building. You could see sails.
Oh.
I don't see them, Donna.
Somehow I've never noticed that.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time I saw them, but I do remember when they were there. I don't see them now. How's the treehouse looking? Not quite an opening day attraction, but almost.
Okay. Still behind a bunch of tarps. Still waiting on this to be finished.
We got a little more info on that last week during the Around the World trip that the guys are on. Not a lot, but a little. Justin, been on all the opening day attractions yet? We have not, Justin. We're trying to get on one. At least we can say we did one. That poor kid just fell.
Glad it wasn't me this time. Not
Sure don't. He's wearing my Roosevelts.
Bumping into children.
We have seen one opening day attraction, and we are approaching another as we pass Indy.
I think Indy opened a month or two after the park.
Yeah. Tony Betty asked me a question. Last week, Mike noticed some new developments in terms of lighting on the treehouse. Any updates?
Oh no, they look the same to me as they did then. So what do we think? Do you want to try this? It says 50 minutes now. So that's not going to work, sadly.
The train was opening day, absolutely. Maybe that would work. That would be fun if we can.
That would probably work, yeah.
That's a good question, Justin. Do you consider Snow White's Enchanted Wish an opening day attraction, or is it a different ride now? What do you think, Mike?
It's in the same spot. It's got the same inspiration. I would say it's the same attraction that has evolved over time, much like Jungle Cruise or Tea Party, for that matter, which has moved.
I agree. Same attraction. So it is opening day, in our opinion. Donna says the canoes opened July 4th, 1956. So yeah, not opening day. What's the construction on the left?
They're just fixing up this area here for the restroom and the little shop that's behind the wall here. I think it's just a refresh or refurb here.
So that restroom is not available. Ooh.
No.
That's a go-to. When you gotta go, that's where you go to.
Exactly. Yeah. Enchanted Tiki Room is open.
Feels like opening day, but nope, not till 1963. I'm not sure what, if anything, was actually in this location opening day. That's a good question.
I don't know either.
Main Street was here.
Look at me, honey.
Well, we'll be walking down Main Street USA, which looks relatively similar to the way it did back then, I would say.
He's going to sing the song as he walks down. Is there like a buzz, a zeitgeist over today being Disneyland's birthday?
There was certainly an excitement when I was here earlier, when I was hanging out on Main Street waiting for the cavalcade to start. You could tell there were a lot of like the regulars hanging out, big Disneyland enthusiasts here.
Did they give out a button or a sticker or anything for the birthday?
I don't know if they did this morning, but if they did, they were up by the time I got here, unfortunately. I know I got one last year, I think, on the birthday, so
Okay.
I was a little disappointed.
Have you procured any the birthday donut?
No, I have not done that.
I'm trying to remember where it is now. Shoot. Oh, I think it's at the Jolly Holiday Bakery, what we just passed.
You want to take a look?
If we can see it, that'd be great. As far as I know, that is the only birthday-specific food they released.
Okay, we're right here, so might as well.
Hey, there's Coke Corner. I got engaged right there.
Yeah, is the red and white light bulb an opening day attraction?
Yeah, in fact, there was a vlogger there on opening day who was showing it off, if I recall. Jolly Holiday Bakery, looking for the birthday donut.
Notice how no one is sitting at the tables that don't have umbrellas. It's a hot day.
How hot is hot?
I haven't looked at the temperature, but I'm sweating.
Mid 80s, I think. Not so bad.
Actually gonna go on the other side.
I think it's Jolly Holiday. Maybe one of the guys out there can find out for sure.
Since I'm not ordering anything, I'm just gonna go around this way. I'm not seeing a birthday cup. Was it cookie or a cupcake?
It's a donut actually. It's a donut.
Oh, sorry.
With blue there it is.
Oh.
There it is. There is the birthday. It looks just like the picture. I am so impressed. That is cool.
With Oreo ears.
Yeah. The picture has a few more sprinkles. So if you want to celebrate Disneyland's birthday, the donut is still available. Go to Jolly Holiday Bakery. Procure yourself a donut. Don't forget to share it on your social. It's like a beautiful day to me. It does not look that hot.
All right.
If you don't have an umbrella.
It's a dry heat. So they say.
You getting all hyped up for San Francisco, only 6 weeks away?
Sure.
Wow, I could sense that excitement.
I feel like the transition has been so gradual and they haven't closed the area that it's not like Toontown where we were like waiting to get back in there.
Right. Yeah, I hear what you mean. It is very different. Anyone sitting on the porch?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you going to be home for Park Stock today, or do you have to pick out a spot again?
No, I'm going to be here. I decided to be here. But do you have a good idea? Should
Nope.
I try to get back here on the porch?
If you can find a spot on the porch, yeah, but that's some coveted space right there.
Do people come just to sit there?
I have spent the entire day there reading a book. Yep, I sure have. Aww. Mike, do you ever stop and think how lucky you are to just be hanging at Disneyland all the time?
When I have time to stop and think, all I can think about is how lucky I am. Yes.
Hey, thank you, movie guy, making our life a little easier, giving us a list of the opening day attractions that are still around. Know how to relax, Tony. Yes, I do. All right, Disney 100 is still going on. There's the Mickey.
Mm-hmm. Here's Dale is just wandering loose with no one around.
You lost, Dale?
Or sorry, Chip. A mistake. Hi, Chip. How are you? He's doing it. He's weaving his magic on me. Nice to see you, Dale. Or Chip, sorry. Keep bye.
You're lucky he didn't whack you.
Dale is a red nose.
He could have whacked you for that. Walking down Main, we're hoping to ride the choo-choo if the line's not too bad.
Well, I feel like even if we have to wait up there, it's a nice view. What do you think?
That's true. Great question. Is that the queue out there on the street? I mean, on the landing?
Yeah. It says 10 minutes. I don't know how accurate that's going to be. But
yeah, go for it. What's the worst that could happen?
It's not something we do too often on the stream. So
sit here speaking awkwardly to each other.
Today is a good day to do it.
Everybody. Look, Mike, what's the official name of that yellow vehicle?
Disneyland Transportation Company. That's what it says on the side.
Yeah, I know.
What is it?
I believe that's the horseless carriage.
Horseless carriage, right, okay.
Tony wished we had gone into the cinema. That's an opening day attraction.
Oh.
Yeah. Tony likes animation. He likes cartoons.
Unless they clean them up too well.
That's right. What's that one called? The green one?
The omnibus. That one I know.
Yeah.
All right, line's moving.
So we're hoping to ride the train today. One of the opening day attractions and celebrating Disneyland's 68th birthday. Make a grand circle tour. Maybe we'll get off somewhere. You are a fan of Disneyland history. Hey, Goof. I invite you to tune in later tonight, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, about 6 hours from now. We are going to do a special birthday edition of Disney Trivia Live, celebrating Disneyland's birthday.
Cool. Well, you just love the atmosphere, the noises, the Main Street mixed with the children crying and the scooters backing up.
The adults going, man, it's hot. Are you wearing historical Disneyland clothing today?
I am not, sadly. I'm wearing 2 Star Wars things.
Mike is gonna Mike.
Mostly because I woke up too late to shower to get here. So I didn't.
Sure. People around you in line appreciate that.
Yeah. I knew I had to be here for that cavalcade, so I was like hustled down.
Were you out late, having a good time?
It was a crazy weekend for me. Saw my favorite band 3 times.
Wow.
In 3 days.
That explains my confusion. I'm like, didn't you just see those and not see them? And it wasn't there. Following you on Instagram.
Oh yeah. They were back in town again. Here's the train coming.
Right. Justin said, I see Mike. Is Justin in the park? Justin Smith?
See if I see Justin.
Thinking, wow, how could he see you if he's in the park? I guess if you can stream from the park, you can get on Facebook from the park. A birdhouse in your soul going through my head just because I'm talking to you.
Nice. They played the Hollywood Bowl last night for the first time ever.
That's crazy. That's like a major venue.
I know. Well, they were opening for another band, but it was still amazing to see them there.
Did you bother staying for the other band?
We did. We actually watched a documentary about them. They're called Sparks. We boned up on our knowledge of Sparks before we went to the show.
Sparks, as in the band Sparks that's been around forever?
Yes, they've been around for 50 years.
Yeah, I know Sparks. They have some songs I really like.
So they played a nice, fun show as well.
The only one that's coming to mind is one I don't want to say the title of, but I wonder if they played it. All you ever think about is blank.
No?
Yes.
I think they played that. Good documentary, though, if you want to check out that documentary, directed by Edgar Wright.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I was not aware of that documentary.
You might hear the Dapper Dans, dulcet tones of the Dapper Dans from over by the fire department.
You made any real progress here waiting for this train?
I've not, but they're about to let in a bunch more people because the one that's currently at the platform is loaded and ready to go. So we're going to start moving any second here.
Oh, Donna has a trivia question for you, Mike.
Okay.
Mike is our Southern California theme park correspondent and our vice president of all Disneyland coverage, so he is the person to ask. Donna says, name the 5 engines of the Disneyland Railroad.
No, that's not a question for me.
Let me see if I can do it. The Fred Gurley, the E.P. Ripley, the Ernest S. Marsh, the Ward Kimball.
I might have been able to come up with 2.
And there's one more. I used to be able to do this like in my sleep, and I can't believe I can't remember the 5th one right now. Tony Betty has a question.
Yeah.
Oh. He says, what was Mike's favorite parade in Disneyland history?
I'm a sucker for the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Oh, I believe that's Tony's favorite too.
I know people don't like it and don't want it to come back anymore, but I always enjoy it.
I think I'm still Lion King Celebration. Guy was last in Disneyland in 1979 when he was 6. So you're almost my age.
Who's that? Somebody commenting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm working on the trivia contest for tonight. I have one question left. There's 2 contests. There's Disneyland and then the rest of the resort. So if someone can give me a question for the rest of the resort that I can use, you will stop me racking my brain trying to come up with one more question. One to go for about the past hour. So based on your expert estimation, worth waiting?
For the train?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Cool. For sure. All right. That's nice view of the castle. That's beautiful. Nice view of the castle. It's kind of small. Ooh. No, Justin is sitting under the tree.
There's a lot of trees.
Justin, there's a lot of trees.
Oh, I see him. I see him now.
And yet you found him.
Yeah, he's right here.
You're gonna wave him.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Yep, there he is, our old pal Justin Smith.
I've seen Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny 412 times, I believe.
That's right.
Well, only 22. I'm sorry. Goodness. He has seen that movie 22 times in theaters.
That's a lot. I've seen it twice, I think. Twice, yeah.
Wow. Wow. I guess he's a fan.
I guess so. I think my most ever was like 12 or 13 for Jurassic Park, the first one.
So, if you were around in 1977, how many times, and an adult with your own money, how many times do you think you would have seen Star Wars?
And I'm as big a fan as I am now, right? In this
Yes.
scenario.
Yes.
Yeah, probably a couple dozen times. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's not like you could just wait till it came on video and see more. That was it. You see it, and then who knows when you'd ever see it again.
Right. Also, you just can't see that original cut anymore. Even now, when they played in theaters, it's just gone.
That's crazy. Donna, thank you for the suggestion. Tony's actually sent me a very similar suggestion in the chat in our Slack, so I'm going to go with that.
A question for this evening?
Yes. So, thanks for the help. Yeah. Justin said the world record is someone who saw Spider-Man No Way Home 292 times. That record is safe.
Just waiting to hear that train coming around the bend.
Got the Dapper Dans entertaining us.
Yeah.
I don't remember the details, but I know there was some cast member magic today too. Backstage, they'd have some special treats and I think some other fun stuff for the birthday.
It's nice. Hey, Doobie, can you tell me about the Haunted Mansion premiere since I was out of out of the Disney bubble for the weekend? Anything fun come out of that?
I mean, the lack of celebrities was kind of fun, I think,
Right.
because of the strike. I guess the big thing that people noticed was so many characters that perhaps would have been there anyway, but they were really the highlight this time. So characters you don't often see, the bride, the parasol girl, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then costumes and stuff that looked really cool to be able to see in person. And then they got to actually see the movie, which is not normally the case when you come to a premiere, but they actually got to see the movie in the Hyperion Theater. Hey, Justin! We are watching the stream on the stream.
An infinity loop happening if you zoom in far enough. What?
That's trippy.
I don't know, but here, let's try it.
Oh man, I think the internet might explode.
What happened, Tippy? Did it blow up? Did we break the internet?
I think so, yeah. I've gone Benjamin Buttons. I'm 6 years old again because of what just happened. So it looked like a fun event, just a weird premiere. Times are different. And then they also released a video they made of having the stars of the movie meet guests in the attraction, kind of like Johnny Depp famously did. But of course, they recorded that a couple of weeks ago before the strike, and they just released it yesterday.
Yeah. You excited for the movie?
A little bit, yeah. Everything I've heard so far is positive, so I'm actually excited for it. I still want to see Mission Impossible first, but...
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Was it good? Was it great?
I enjoy all those movies except one of them, but yeah, it's pretty good.
It looks so good. I just want to see that stunt on a big screen.
Right.
I've seen it a million times on TikTok.
It's got a couple very clever action set pieces where I was like, okay, I haven't seen that before.
And especially when you know that, as much as possible, that's actually Tom Cruise doing the real thing.
Yeah.
Justin, looking forward to Oppenheimer. So, Mike, which one are you first, Oppenheimer or Barbie?
You know, if it weren't coming out on Comic-Con weekend, we would do the Barbenheimer double feature. In fact, I want to say that I coined that phrase, even though I didn't put it out there anywhere. It's caught on. Other people thought of it as well, but I want to say that I thought of it first. I
You
just
should have trademarked it.
put it out there.
The Barbenheimer.
We're excited for both. I don't know which we're going to see first.
2 for Oppenheimer, not so much for Barbie.
Okay.
What weirds me, not weirds me, but surprises me is, Oppenheimer seems like a movie, a drama about a guy, and yet everything I'm hearing says you have to see this in IMAX, you have to see this on the giant screen.
Yeah.
What is going on in a movie like this that you need to see it on the giant screen? I'm so intrigued.
Well, I heard something about the way they created the explosions practically for that. I think in miniature, it just supposedly looks really cool.
So I say, is that why that one country no longer exists? But yeah, it looks good. And then I love. Is his name actually Cillian Murphy?
I've heard it both ways. I'm not sure which is right.
I assumed it was Cillian, and then I heard someone say Killian, and I'm like, they don't even know his name. And then I heard someone else say Killian, and I'm like, oh, maybe I don't know his name. But anyway, I'm a big fan of his, whichever it is.
Yeah, he's good.
So,
That movie Red Eye, remember that?
I love Red Eye. I mean, anything on an airplane, of course, but I love Red Eye. Absolutely. Yes.
It's the Scarecrow and Batman Begins.
Batman. Solid actor. And yeah, he's one of the best parts of the third Batman movie.
The Dark Knight, right? I forgot that he's in all of them.
Yeah, he comes back and he's like the judge, and when they take over the island, that was cool. Forgot about 28 Days Later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, and Inception.
Now I think it's weird that the train hasn't shown up yet.
Maybe he's waiting for the fireworks show to end.
Oh, I hear it coming.
All right. Disneyland Place. Disneyland Limited now arriving for a complete trip around the kingdom.
So is this the Lily Bell? Is this the real one, or is this the real one up in the Walt Disney Family Museum?
That is an excellent question, Mike. Excellent question.
We don't know the answer, though.
But we do know that cast member is a little warm.
Here's the train.
So Lily Bell. I used to be so confused. Like, if that's the Lily Bell, what's the caboose?
Right. A lot of Lily Bells. That's the first. I haven't heard the Dapper Dan singing the Indiana Jones Raiders March.
How did they sing that?
They're just going da 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 da.
That's awesome.
Justin's getting video of it. I can see it.
I feel like you're on the inside now, just looking back going,
All right, let's see if we can get on this train or if it's going to be another one. Not looking good.
That's all right. We know we're getting on the next one.
Yeah.
Do they still have ones that face forward?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, I think the previous one was facing forward.
Okay, good. Because we want to face in.
Yeah.
All the Magic Kingdoms face forward. But here at Disneyland, most of them face this way. I think they only have one that faces forward.
I was glad when they made the Lego set that the seats were facing inward.
Oh, cool. I was just talking to someone today about how my ability to create Legos extends to creating a one brick square tower.
You mean like creating your own designs?
Yes. Or even putting it. I can't put together by instructions either.
Oh, I'm definitely not very skilled at creating my own designs either.
But you can follow directions.
I can definitely. I have a lot of experience building Legos with the instructions.
Right. So this train is on its way out, and the next one will be for us. Looks like this one has the Lily Bell caboose. Have you ever been in there?
I have. I don't believe I have.
It's nice. I've been in. It's nice.
Sometimes I conflate my memories with, like, when I was still just a fan of Disney bloggers. When I was listening to like Inside the Magic podcast, and I remember a video of Ricky Briganti going in there, and I think that's my memory of being inside there.
That has definitely happened. Oh, I remember. I've done that ride. No, I've just been live streaming that ride. I've never actually done that ride.
There was that the Optimist augmented reality game, I guess is what you would call it.
Okay.
It was leading up to the release of the movie Tomorrowland, It
Oh,
took
yeah.
place during D23 Expo, I think probably 2013. And part of that game took place in the caboose, the Lilyville caboose.
Okay. There's DCA, the younger brother over there. Did you notice anyone inside the Lily Bell, Mike?
I did not.
Yeah, neither did I. Tony was asking.
Has this been there since opening day? This, what do you call it, a push car? I'm not sure what that's called.
That's called the cartoon thing that you do where you go towards the train then away from the train.
Yeah.
That's a great question. I don't know.
It says Kalamazoo on the back.
The choo-choo certainly has, but I don't remember which engine. I think there were only 2 on opening day, and I don't recall which they were, and I still haven't thought of that 5th engine. Marsh, Ripley, Fred Gurley. Oh, it's coming to me. And it left. Help me out, somebody. Ward Kimball, Fred Gurley, EP, Ernest S. Marsh, EP Ripley, and help me out, somebody. Lost my touch.
Curly Joe.
It was the Curly Joe. Thank you, Mike. Yes. Yes, if you got too close, it poked you in the eye. That is the thing. Thank you, Donna Pendleton. The CK Holiday. The most fun named one of all. How can I forget that? CK Holiday. Thank you, Donna.
I wish I could put my ear to the rail to hear if it was coming.
Oh, when was the last time you saw Chippendale use the push car? I know that used to be a regular thing. Mike?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, me either. You find that on the YouTube. That sounds fun.
Is it called a push car? Did I get that right?
Train push car. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, a hand car. A hand car.
Hand car. Okay.
Pay attention to which engine we get, and then I can look up if it's an opening day engine.
Okay.
Hi, Stephen from Wyoming. I'm going to be in your state tomorrow. In fact, I need to check in for my flight. So the CK Holiday is opening day. And the EP Ripley. So we want the Holiday or the Ripley. Let's cross our fingers. Hi, Mickey is my spirit animal. Long time. How you doing? Happy birthday, Disneyland.
We're waiting for the train. That's why there's not much movement happening right now.
People just enjoy being at Disneyland. We'll pay to go to Disneyland with you.
Do you ever think that they made the Esplanade too wide, that they could have had more space for DCA? They made it a little narrower.
Wow, I've never thought of that, but you could be right. They could have a bit more room there.
That occurred to me recently.
They certainly don't need all that Esplanade room. That's a great point, Mike.
But then there's been days, I remember coming like opening day of the holiday season a couple years ago, and the entire Esplanade was filled with people waiting to get into the park. So maybe they just need it for those kind of days.
I think they expected that. And remember, I don't know what we're remembering. Never mind. I was going to talk about how the bag check used to be in front, but when they opened the park, there was no bag check, so that wasn't a consideration.
That's right.
Tony Betty says, go there during early entry morning. There's not enough room. So thank you, Tony. Donna Pendleton says she found an article that says the hand cart has been there since 1958. So perhaps it is not opening day.
There must only be 2 trains running.
Which is a little surprising on a day like this. Let's see, return to trip. Can you see the castle from the Disneyland Hotel?
No.
No, and I don't think DCA blocks the view. I just think trees and buildings block the view. It's not that tall a castle.
Yeah, that Indiana Jones show building probably is definitely in the way.
So you can see, like, when there's castle shots on fireworks, you can certainly see those. You know exactly where the castle is.
I was we did the Pixar Pal Around, not the swinging version, but this stable version. When we had friends in town a couple weeks ago. And
oh, nice.
I was remarking that you could not see Sleeping Beauty Castle from there, but you could see some of the other Disneyland landmarks like Matterhorn, even Galaxy's Edge, Big Thunder Mountain.
Did you do the stationary or the swinging?
Stationary. I can't do the swinging. It's too. And we had our friend is expecting.
Oh,
so,
no.
Yeah, we stuck with the stationary one.
Which gives a higher view, too.
It's a higher view. Yeah, it's a better view.
Waiting for the next train. We will be on the next train. We want to ride it because it's Disneyland's birthday and it's an opening day attraction.
But we're enjoying watching people come into the park from here.
Yeah. Kind of sad there's no birthday button, at least not when you came in.
Right. I think I saw somebody get a button and the cast member told them not to tell me.
They must know you. Next, everyone out there will be pleased to know I am now checked in for my flight.
Good to know. Where are you headed?
I'm headed to Wyoming, Yellowstone, Adventures by Disney at Yellowstone.
Oh, nice.
You know what Doobie is not? Doobie is not an outdoorsman in any way, shape, or form. So, no, this is so far off the beaten path, no idea.
We've camped at Yellowstone. It's very nice.
Be camping in a very nice hotel. Yes.
So you'll see Old Faithful.
On the list.
Nice. I've been
Billy,
there.
we are not in Orlando. We are in Anaheim at Disneyland Resort on the West Coast because it's Disneyland's birthday today. 68 years young. Never looked better, except perhaps in 19... Never mind. But no, it looks good. It looks good.
Any minute now we'll be seeing that train. There it is. Wait, is that the train coming? Is that the
Had to be.
carriage?
Oh, you're right.
Horseful carriage.
Yes, very excited, my spirit animal. Very excited. A little bit nervous. Like I said. To me, being outdoors is like when you take the walk from Wilderness Lodge to Fort Wilderness over at Disney World. So,
right.
A little bit nervous.
You'll be fine. So just don't approach the bison.
So I was hearing a story yesterday about a person who went to some restroom at Yellowstone, and then I guess a bison decided to park himself outside the restroom, so he was stuck in there for a couple hours.
At least he was safe.
If he had to go, he was fine.
Yeah.
What have you thought of Rogers the Musical?
Really like it a lot. Seen it 3 times. Looking forward to seeing it again.
Awesome. Awesome. That is high praise.
I still haven't read the lyrics for the Nick Fury song. Is that available anywhere?
Good question. Are they questionable or something?
No, he sings very, very fast, and it's hard to interpret. It's sort of like, as I discovered this term, a patter song, which is kind of like, if you've heard The Music Man, like We Got Trouble Right Here in River City. It's sort of rap before rap was the thing.
Is it We Didn't Start a Fire? No, it's not that, I'm guessing.
No, but it is it's a rip-off of We Didn't Start the Fire.
Right. I'm not finding them. So, Tony, if you have some downtime, Tony, I think the lyrics for that song might be okay for us.
Yeah, that might be well, actually, if we could figure them out. But like I said, it's hard to interpret everything that he says.
Crowdsource that with our whole team. We'll get it.
Okay.
Yanni. Wow, 2 trains today. I am surprised.
Am I imagining it, or at some point was there a way to tell, maybe on the app or on the website, where the trains were?
So in the behind you, I'm trying to think. So when you walk into the station, and then
Yeah.
you go right or left, depending if you're going to the front or the back loading.
Okay.
But in the middle, if you go straight ahead, there is or was a kind of a map of the whole train loop with lights, and then it would light up when the train is in a certain section.
Got it.
Of the park. So nope, you're not imagining that. That is a thing. Pre-app. Walk in here, we would take a look and go, nope, too far away, and leave and go do something. Or, yeah, we can wait for it. Thank you, Donna. I have high hopes for greatness. And Donna, we are doing DTL tonight, if you haven't heard, tonight at 7:30 p.m. Pacific, so I hope you'll tune in. I have a feeling we're going to have some magic questions, so we need your counting.
I'm going to try to be home in time.
That would be fantastic. We're also doing something new on DTL. We tried it on Saturday. It worked great. So we're getting people to send in their favorites in 5 different categories, and then I'm creating trivia contests based on those favorites and calling it their favorites. It's here.
I hear it coming. Came around the Magic Kingdom. That's why it took so long.
The original Magic Kingdom. All right, which one do we got here?
This is the CK Holiday, and it's facing forward.
But it is the CK Holiday, so at least that is an opening day engine. Now, the opening day cars were enclosed box cars. Can you imagine that today?
Right. I'm going to try to get a seat on the outer edge. We'll see if that works out.
Do our best. Great job being able to stand and ride the train all day. I would enjoy that.
You know what? That'd be a fun list to make, is Laughing Place staff's most and least desirable jobs at Disney.
Autopia, no.
Oh, God, that would be awful. The noise and the smell, yeah.
Dreams of working in Disney Magic go to die. I like that guy's shirt.
There's our pal Justin again. If I were polite, I would have invited him.
No, that's not fair to everyone else in line.
Let's see, where do we want to go?
You're all by yourself. Just one seat's all you need. One seat on the end.
I'm going back here. This is risky, though, if I get in here.
Exactly. Then you're going to end up on the other side.
Well, I don't have a lot of choices.
Okay.
We actually closed the gate.
I think this is probably the most popular station for people disembarking, so you got to make sure they have a little bit of room for the next few stations.
Yeah. If somebody comes to get in my row, I'm going to ask them if they don't mind, like, filling in. And I'll stay on the edge. And
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Donna. You know, we've been streaming long enough. Let's just take a Grand Server tour, and that'll work.
Take your seat, please, folks. The train's ready to depart.
Here we go. Look at all this empty space that didn't get filled in.
Hands, arms, feet, legs inside the train. You have little ones, make sure they're seated on your lap. If not, they should be seated towards the center of the bench, away from the bookmakers on the sides.
quietly listen to Mr. Ravenscroft do his spiel and enjoy the train.
Sure.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
This is also your closest stop for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Please remain seated until the train comes to a full complete stop. For those of you continuing on, make sure you move all the way down to the bench. Put the ones and first belongings on your lap. Make space available for guests
I am so sorry. This is not Thurl Ravenscroft. It has been changed. This is Bob Joles. Thank you, Tony.
But does he still do the now approach? Is that Thurl Ravenscroft?
I don't believe that was ever Thurl. I think that's a
Okay.
different voice. But Thurl was definitely the spieler on the train. Very different voice than what
And
we
Thurl
just heard.
Ravenscroft is Tony the Tiger, right? Am I?
Yep.
Okay.
He is Tony the Tiger. He's also the lead singer of the Mellow Men, the Singing Bus, in Haunted Mansion.
Right. Oh, look at this. Are they giving out water? Oh, that's just for cast members.
For the cast,
Yeah.
it is a warm day. Hi, Sonia. So New Orleans Square, where Tiana's Palace is coming along very nicely.
Right there.
Mansion, celebrating the release of its movie soon.
Can't see it from here.
They do, like they did for Pirates, and put the movie so successful they put movie cast members in the attraction.
God, can't wait. Lakeith Stanfield animatronic coming soon.
Stranger Things, man. Making that joke about Jack Sparrow way back when.
Hey, I'm a fan of Atlanta, and I'm a fan of his acting, so I would be happy with that. Maybe not for Haunted Mansion. Maybe leave it alone.
Can you imagine if Eleanor Audley's face was replaced by Jamie Lee Curtis and the Madame Leota? Wow. Uproar. Orland Square, we're taking a round trip around the park on Disneyland's birthday, an opening day attraction. I believe this station was here. It was not New Orleans Square Station, it was the Frontierland Station. And we're on the CK Holiday engine, which is also an opening day engine. We have lucked out.
Did you visit the park during the period where you could, I think it was when the railroad was shut down during the building of Galaxy's Edge, and you could wander over here? They had like a little museum exhibit about the railroad.
I didn't see it, but yes, that's a good question. No, actually, no. I'm thinking of Walt Disney World when it was closed for Tron and did it there. I did not do it here. Except for probably with on a stream with you.
It's prepared to let people in, but I guess they don't. You guys want to go in here? Yeah. I just need to stay on the edge, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, this was the only stop on the original Disneyland Railroad, and then in '56 they added our next stop, Fantasyland, and in '58 they added Tomorrowland. Yep.
All right, here you go.
I know.
All right, next stop is Chip Town. Please be seated at all times. Small hands, arms, feet, legs set the train. Little ones, make sure you're seated on your lap. If not, they should be seated away from the side.
We're gonna stay here for like an hour.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering the bayou, soon to be home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Princess Tiana swears there's magic out here. And wherever there's magic, there's bound to be surprises. Blue skies and sunshine guaranteed.
Hope they open this back up with Tiana's Bayou Adventure, so you can look down on it like Splash Mountain.
Yeah, this is the door that's closed right now.
Speaking of surprises, this place we're passing over is chock full of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger,
Wow.
and other beloved
See all the
critters on
flooring was torn up?
where anything can happen.
It's happening. It's happening.
As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
Wow. Columbia.
Keelboat, Chief Big Thunder, trellis or trestle or bridge.
There is the revered Indian shaman sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below.
What great timing. This is so awesome.
That's pretty cool. I've never timed that out that way before. Usually
Very
it's
cool.
way.
People like you have been riding rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of gear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown. Cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland.
It's your stuff. Railway, that's a brand new town. Looks like they're off the script for the next show. Tails likely over there at the Fantasyland Theater. This will be your stop when you want to watch the show. You can make seat until the train comes to a full stop. This is continuing on. All the way down the back. Space available for
Just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
Have fun. You too. This is where the break starts.
So
Lion King shows up.
the Frontierland station is in New Orleans Square, and the Toontown station is in Fantasyland.
I think they changed the Frontierland name to New Orleans Square.
Okay.
This one is called the Toontown Station.
Yes,
It's
Mickey.
not second place.
Definitely not in Toontown. That is Chief Big Thunder, unless they've changed his name recently, but that's definitely what he was known as when I learned. Welcome back, Stephen. So the Lion King show is running. I remember it had been had some canceled some shows because of lack of personnel. So I'm glad it's back.
Yeah.
What's your all-time favorite Fantasyland / Videopolis theater show?
Trying to remember what I've seen in there. Mickey and the Magical Map.
Yep.
I've seen this one. Tale of Lion King is pretty good. What else has been in there?
Beauty and the Beast and Amazement, Christmas shows, Mickey's Detective School, Pocahontas.
Don't remember any of those.
All right. So
I guess
definitely
it's
did
gonna
not
be this
support
one.
it. I loved Pocahontas. I even liked Snow White and Enchanting New Musical, which was really bad.
You're a big Snow White fan.
I am. She's special to me. Never got to see Beauty and the Beast. People tell me that one was that is what inspired the Broadway musical, and people say that was just spectacular, and I never got to see it.
They do that dance with the mugs.
Yeah, the whole thing. Probably not quite as good at costumes. Tony Betty, would anybody's answer be Mickey's Detective School? Probably not. Probably not. But I did see it many times. So we are in Fantasyland now. We're going to go through Tomorrowland, get back to Main Street as we enjoy a Grand Circle tour on Disneyland's birthday.
Next stop, Tomorrowland. Seat down on time. Follow the give a little one. See the towards the center of that.
What do you think Ellen's favorite Disney character is?
Oh, can you
Hello,
tell?
everyone.
I can't.
Thanks for
What is it? I'm guessing it's Jiminy Cricket.
For a safe
It
ride,
was Jiminy
remember to
Cricket.
stay seated.
Oh, wow.
Could you read that?
No.
Inside the train.
That's
And please
amazing.
watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
Does off in the distance count as forced perspective?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that mountain looks like it's about 24 miles away.
Nice long wait for Small World right now.
Nice, long, air-conditioned ride once you're on it.
Yeah.
We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959.
What is that? Is that a roller
Below the
coaster?
monorail and us are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopians. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
There is one
Again, please remain seated until the train comes to a full complete stop. Make sure you move all the way down to the bench. The one that puts your lines on your lap. Thanks, basically. I'll move it this one for you. Thanks.
And my favorite of the stations, Tomorrowland.
Why is that?
I don't know. Probably because it's... I don't know. That's a great question, but it is. Great question. Maybe it's because coming up after it is the spectacular Primeval World.
That's what I was going to say. It has the, well, between New Orleans Square and Toontown is really nice, going along the river, and then this is really cool, getting to see the Grand Canyon and the Primeval World. The other two stretches are not as interesting.
Do you prefer the Grand Canyon or the Primeval World?
I'd say the Primeval World just because it's cool to see those dinos, which were, as you know, part of the World's Fair Disney. Was it on the Skyway of, what is it?
Yeah. Can't think of the name, but yes, it was that. I'm sure Tony will let me know any second now.
Sky. Racking my brain.
There, Sky. Come on, Google autocomplete. Help me out here. was the Ford Magic Skyway.
Magic Skyway. Thank
For tomorrow. Oh,
That would be pretty cool to be able to revisit, like with the time for
Oh.
World's Fair.
that was interesting. I don't know, but you're back.
Okay.
Revisit what?
The 64 World's Fair, if you could go back and go there.
Yeah,
I know my
that
dad.
would be awesome. Did he really?
Yeah.
The People Mover running today?
It doesn't look like it is, sadly. Which makes it day number. What's 20 times 400?
Day number 8,000, yes. If the People Mover is down.
South Main Street, see that all the time. Links down the train. Make sure you see it on the bottom. Now, if you see it towards the center, eventually, the up there on the side. Don't forget to turn off any lights or flashes throughout before entering the tunnel.
We're off on our final leg of this journey.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. We're now returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed the trip.
We may have lost Mike there. I think we did. Good timing, though. Oh, he's back. He's back.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Oh, Mike, you made it.
Made it.
That was
Hey, I have a
awesome.
question. David, do you know where I feel like I've heard the music that plays during the Grand Canyon scene elsewhere. You know, the do 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 do
Yeah.
do do. Do you know where that's from?
It's called the Grand Canyon Suite. I believe it's a pretty famous song, but I know it from the Grand Canyon episode of the Brady Bunch. They play it as they're descending into the Grand Canyon on those mules. So I believe I was watching the Brady Bunch with my wife and heard that and goes, "Hey, that's the song from Disneyland." In which case she gives me that look of, "You idiot." That is a famous song called the Grand Canyon Suite.
Well, there you go. I'm a similar idiot.
All right, Mike, I appreciate the trip around Disneyland on that opening day attraction.
And what better person to say goodbye than Mickey, who's running backstage? I gotta catch it.
Need some dramatic music. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Loves her. What about Mike, Mickey?
Almost ran into Chip again.
At least you call him Chip this time.
Bye, Mickey. All right.
Character Central.
Yeah, Goofy's here. Gonna wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up, Mike. I'll let you say goodbye.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn the camera around. Nope, that's not it. Camera. That's not it. I got it. Here we go.
They did it.
Bye from Disneyland. Disney Trivia Live tonight. Disney Parks Talk at 4 o'clock.
Mike will be coming live from Disneyland.
Live from Disneyland. Bye, everybody.